Ed, when does political compromise become surrender?
As it turns out, all too often, Gordon, if we read this article by one of our guest authors, you'll find out when.
News and Faith. It's a great article, a great read.
Yes, it is. And I'm intrigued by this one. What does our future hold? We always want to know that. And you wrote this.
Well, I did, and I've discovered a modern-day prophet by the name of John Paul Jackson. And anyone who wants to see what he has to say about what he calls the perfect storm over the next few years, you'll find it interesting. Go there. And how long will God tolerate our sinfulness? This one is one you've written. You're kind of an expert on that subject, aren't you?
Yes, I'm always intrigued by when God has lost his patience with us. And I believe we're stressing it beyond the limits we should right now.
This is a great read. It reminds me of a billboard that says, "Don't make me come down there," signed God.
18 small business tax cuts. That's interesting.
Really? Yeah. This is an article written by my brother, who is a PhD, and he's a business owner. He's one of the most articulate men I know. And what he's saying in this article on LessGov is there really aren't 18 legitimate small business tax cuts. That's only an Obama illusion.
Another one.
Great read for somebody who's interested in taxes.
And what is this about by another guest author? It's Investment Heroes.
This is a great article by someone by the name of Phil Genery. It's a friend of ours he's been in a number of high-profile campaigns, including McCain, Palin, and Romney, and some others. He is a very strong conservative, talks about energy development, and this is an article you'll want to read for sure.
Well, we have something about the military here. It's about God being present in our military exploits.
Imagine that. A staff writer, Brad Ford, talks about the fact that the secular military won't prevail alone, that God has to be part of it. If God isn't on our side, the outcome might not be so pretty, Ed.
Those of us that went to the National Day of Prayer, monumental prayer, heard a first-hand story about that, didn't we?
Yes, and here's another article. This is from the right side, which says that George Soros secretly directs the Associated Press. And this is another article written by Brad Ford. What's that title say?
Associated Press trumps up KKK charges in Rapid City to Sioux's discredit the Sioux tribe. Why is it always George Soros that's linked to these things?
Yeah, well, go figure.
Oh, and maybe that's why. Enough is enough.
Yeah, this is an article on freedom and guns, and it talks about the growing number of Americans who are really weary with government overreach. And it also plugs the Liberty Lunch on August 15th. If you're anywhere in West River, South Dakota, you'll want to attend the Liberty Lunch. Tea Party groups from around the state and a number of other things, talking about the overreach of government.
Absolutely, and we've got a bigger room this time to accommodate the crowd.
And here's an article by one of your favorite authors. Oh, wait, it's you.
Oh, yes, it is my favorite author.
What a gun ban really looks like.
And it's a video, folks. You'll want to see it. It's first-hand testimony from Aussies.
And here's one that I like. I always like it when the bad guy loses. In this Texas scenario, the bad guy did indeed lose. Unfortunately, in the process, he killed a couple of his neighbors over a dispute about where the dogs were going to the bathroom.
My.
Fortunately, when the police officer arrived and this perpetrator had him pinned down behind his car, another neighbor had a gun, knew how to use it, and probably saved the life of that policeman.
Wow.
Ed, it's just a wonderful collection. This is just an example of what you'll find at Life and Liberty News.
It's www.lifeandlibertynews.com.
You need to go there. Every day there's something new. It's cutting edge. It's conservative Christian thought on a host of articles and a host of issues.
Come and see us.
Yes, we'll be looking for you.